Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Taking a Peek Improv.
Hi.
I am Skye,
And I'm Isaac.
and today we're going to start off with a game called 1 versus 100. How this game works is that I will be acting as every character that is not Isaac. So Isaac will be the main character of the scene. We will follow Isaac as the character, and I will play any characters that happen to arise from the story, from his offers, and I will assume those roles during the production.
And as you can see, right below Skye, we are currently looking for a location. So if we can get any of our viewers to type one in the chat, we'll go ahead and do that. Otherwise, we might just have to make it up ourselves. How you doing today, Skye?
I'm well. Today's a good day. I feel ready. I feel pumped. I'm excited for a good show.
Yeah, it's gonna be a very
How about
exciting
yourself?
day. Oh, I am very excited. A little nervous with all the new tech that we've got going on, but I think I'm still going to be able to handle it in the improv. Alright, I'm still not sure if we have any viewers, so let's just go ahead and make something up.
All right. For location, this time I'm going to give us space station.
Ooh, alright. We'll see the scene now.
Now.
Bleep. Blah, blah, blah. Blip, blip.
Whoa.
Whoa!
Whoa.
예?
아이요.
다시 오면
나와?
예, 좋았네? 오시면 예! 왜? Not bad dish. Hi, hi. So, I was just wondering, can you read this sign for me?
Of course. It says, beware of danger.
Oh,
I
thanks.
should.
Yeah, I must have had an issue with my voice translator. Thanks for
Would you like me to
yeah.
get somebody to fix it for you?
Do you have? Is there a mechanic back there?
Absolutely. I can grab the mechanic.
Thank you. Привет.
I'm here to fix.
Здравствуй.
I hear you.
Hello.
You have an issue with your
Yes.
your mechanism.
Do you mind taking a look at it? It seems to be stuck between either multiple different languages, or maybe like a planet that we haven't been to yet. I don't know what's going on here. Do you want to take a look?
All right. Let me see if I can fix that. It seems like you have an issue with your dial.
Oh, my dial. Yes.
Yeah, it's sort of.
You there?
Oh,
Can you? What?
oh, oh.
Medic! Help!
Oh, oh. Clear. Clear. Are you alive?
Yeah. I think you just short-circuited my chip, though. Seems to have solved the problem. Yeah, so I just got here. I'm commuting across the solar system to Planet 13. Do you know the way?
The cartographer knows the way.
All right, thank you. Hello, sir, or not?
I see you're needing to get to Planet 13.
Yeah, Planet 13 right there on the edge of the galaxy, our solar system.
Well, you can see, there's an asteroid belt right here. You just take a quick left. You follow it straight down, past the suns, and you'll be there in no time.
Do you know any brave warriors who'd be willing to help me get to the planet 13?
I know just the guy.
Perfect. Hi! You're so gigantic. Oh! I didn't realize how tall you are from so far away. Do you mind taking me to planet 13? Oh, okay. Yeah. So I was just wondering, how'd you happen to get to the space station? Don't seem to speak the same language. Let's see if I can.
Yeah.
Sometimes things are made easier by this. But I was wondering, now that we're almost there, do you think there's any wild animals we might be seeing? I think I've heard rumors of the Gloshnik. See ya. There! Look at the cute little guy. Oh, come here, buddy. Come here. A wild beast! No one's ever warned me of things like this. Gloshnik. Stay calm. It's okay if I pet you? Oh, sorry. Open up. What's this? Can you take me to the nearest civilization or city? Oh, okay. These guys are fast. Whoa! Look at this amazing city. Thank you, friend. Is there anyone here I can talk to? Hello? Hello? Hello, are you...
Outsider.
Yes!
Welcome.
Hi. I just came from a space station. I was wondering if you know how to blow it up.
The space station or the planet?
Oh, sorry. The space station. You see, there's a lot of high-paid assassins up there, and I would really like to make sure that I'm the last one. See, I've been on the bottom rung for a while, and they just need to get out of here. I'm done with them.
We found them!
What? No!
We've been hiding for too long, Jeremy.
You know my name.
We've been following you for quite some time. We know what you're going to do with the ship.
Well,
And we're not having it anymore.
there's no room for cowardice or playful tricks. Except for this one! Dirt in the eyes!
You thought you got me!
Oh no! You're no match for my skills.
What is this thing?
What? Oh! Agoshnia! You saved me! Yeah, get him, boy! Get him! Oh, thanks for helping me out, buddy. You know what? You and me, we're gonna be friends from now on. Let's go back to the space station. Got to the space station. Oh, hey everyone, come look at my new pet that I just made. Oh. Whoa! Whoa! Yes. Are you scared? What's wrong? all of my friends, it's so great to show you my new little pet. Oh, stop! You're killing everybody! Stop it!
And
End
see.
scene. All right. We actually got a bunch of new locations. We have Camel Farm, Mars themed spa. That's. They said Kinky Grandma is a location, so I got a little confused. So yeah. Want to go with Camel Farm?
Camel Farm?
Yes.
All right. We're going to play this again, but we're going to swap.
Yes. And again, keep throwing those suggestions out there. It's so great to have you watching.
And we're going to go with Camel Farm, and we'll see this scene now. Oh, I just love you, camels. You're so sweet. Always so kind. Always so kind, except for you. You are always spitting at all my friends. And it's just, what did I say? Kind. You should be kinder like that one over there. Look at him just jumping around all sweet and so nice. Oh, he's just, you know, you can't tell any of the other camels, but you're my favorite. You know what? You're so good. I'm going to give you a name. Oh, but my husband always makes up all the good names. Maybe I'll go. Okay. Honey?
Yes, Gretchen.
Hi. I've decided to name one of the camels. I need your help.
Oh, you mean Henry or that funny-looking one over there?
No, the funny-looking one doesn't get a name. He's always mean.
I call that one Henry.
Henry?
It's short for Henrietta.
Oh, you named him after me?
Yeah. All I can ever think about is you when I look at that sweet little sloppy face.
My love. We should get married right now. Marry me today. Go get the priest.
I'll go get
the priest.
It was such a lovely pleasure to get to meet both of you today. I understand that this is a bit of a short notice, but luckily our church just closed, so we're doing great.
Oh, where's everyone else? Are they coming too?
Yes, the procession will just be right here. We got a couple people that you may not expect, but just be one moment.
Hi, I'm Carol. I'm here for the wedding.
Wow.
The church just closed, so our service is just coming in here. Where do we sit? Where do we go?
Carol, you could just sit in the back. I see that you've brought all of your camels with you.
Yes, we have so many camels at our church of the Camelhood. It's a lovely place, really. You know, lots of ethnic diversity. It's a great place. But
That's lovely.
yeah, I'll just bring my camels along. It'll just be fine.
Yeah. I assume you're talking about the animals. There's a lot of different animals.
Oh, hey, my name's Mike. Such an honor to be here at your wedding.
Wow.
Yes. There's lots of camels. Yeah, sorry. Hopefully, it's not too much of a problem.
I love camels. Have you met Harry?
Harry? No, I haven't
Harry.
met Harry yet.
Yeah, go talk to Harry. Bring him over here.
Go get Harry. What's up? Name's Harry. Who's this guy you're introducing me to?
Oh, See, I'm just introducing you to another one of our guests. He's coming from the church.
Oh, hi, my name's Harry. Nice to meet you. Hi, my name's Mike. It's really great to meet you as well. Yes, with all the camels and the weddings, it's great to have people like you here. Yes, it's also great to see you. Yeah, so I've got all my camels set up in the back. Yes, well, if you can just hurry up and get them back there, that'd be great. We got a wedding to get going. There's a lot of drama that's going on right now that I think is really unnecessary. Yeah, you're probably right. I think we should probably hurry up and get started with this wedding. You know what, yeah, like, if you could just do that and get your camels to the back. Yeah, I'm gonna get going right now. Yeah, that'd be great, thank you. Yeah, alright.
I think I hear the camels singing
Oh, yeah, it's
the
great.
wedding song.
Oh, wonderful. Then, shall we get started with the ceremony?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready.
All the camels have a beautiful voice, don't they?
I'm so glad. So glad we could have our wedding on a camel farm. Same place as our first date, our first anniversary. It's just such a lovely place to be.
I'm so grateful to be here with you, the pastor, and all of these beautiful camels. I promise that I'll be faithful to you forever and always. You in the Church of the Camelhead.
I can't believe it. Do you see that?
What?
Do you see what my husband is doing?
Oh,
This was supposed to be the best day of my life.
What's so wrong with what I'm doing? It's just me and a camel getting a little tipsy.
You said you wouldn't drink with the camels on our wedding day. You said if you were going to drink, you would drink alone. You can't keep getting all the camels drunk all the time. It's disrespectful to our wedding.
Henrietta, thought I told you how much I love you. And how much I love these camels. And if I can't get drunk with you, if I can't get drunk with these camels, then why am I getting drunk, huh? I'll tell you why I'm getting drunk.
Honey?
Yeah. I'm getting drunk. Because this is the best day of my life. I promise to love you forever and always. Just as much as I love these camels.
I don't need someone like you around me. I can live happily with my camels alone.
Honey, sweet. Please, no. I'll do anything to make it right.
There's nothing you can't do. It's already broken.
Sweet.
Come along. Come
No.
along, Harry. Come here. Harry, so thankful to have you in my life. So glad that you never do anything wrong. You don't hurt me like everyone else. Did you say something?
Enjoy our time.
That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said. Do you wanna be with me forever? Did you just spit? I never thought I'd be hurt like this twice. I can't live with somebody with such poor manners.
I'm sorry.
Oh, how can I ever be mad at that face? And see.
Oh. Alright. So we are on to want to do relationship and do some quick questions. So for this next game, we're doing questions only, where Skye and I will attempt to communicate and get through a scene based off of a relationship we've been given. I should change our text. And
So it'll just be whatever relationship we've been given. We'll be relating to each other, but only questions will be allowed. So if we ever break that rule, the game ends. And whoever broke it loses.
perfect. So for some relationships, anger management coach and client, hard of hearing grandma, spoiled grandchild.
Let's go with coach and client.
All right.
Anger management coach and client.
We want to assign
And we'll
this?
see this scene now. What are you doing here, Ryan? You're not supposed to be here for another week.
I was asking. Dang it. Already lost that one. How do you know my name?
Sorry. What do you mean? Weren't you supposed to come here next week?
When did I say that I was going to be here?
Are you forgetting again?
Who do you think you are?
What's important is what I'm here to do. What do you think that is?
Well, I wonder, are you even qualified to ask me that?
Am I qualified? Do I look
What
like
do you
somebody
think you're
who's come
doing?
to you unqualified?
What does it take to be a professional at this?
Will you sit down?
What makes you better than me?
Won't you sit down?
May I use this chair?
Why not?
Can I ask you a question?
What?
Why do you think I'm here?
Isn't it obvious? Weren't you having issues with anger?
Do you know what I've been through?
Why don't you enlighten me?
What about the trauma of early childhood makes you think that you can explain this?
Shouldn't we talk that through? Why don't you just ask me about what's going on? What's going on in your life?
Do you know I've been busy with improv? There's so many questions.
Isn't there?
What do you do when everyone expects so much from you?
What don't you do? Don't we do
How do you-
everything?
How do you avoid getting worked up? How do I avoid lashing out at people because they don't understand what I'm going through?
Shouldn't we wind it back. Should we breathe?
Is that what's best right now?
Wouldn't that calm you
How is
down?
breathing going to help me?
Would
Do you not feel the
would it
pounding in
not-
my chest?
Are you anxious?
Is that what I'm feeling?
Have we just had a breakthrough?
What is this weight of the world on me? What do I do when I just can't hold on? Is it the end of our session?
I think so. And see.
That is so much harder than I remembered. Want to try again? Let's go again. Questions only again. We're still looking for relationships. We haven't got any new ones, so I think, yeah, hard of hearing grandma and spoiled child.
Should we take our break first or after?
Right. 3 minutes. Yeah, let's take our break now.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in just a moment.
Oh, goodness.
All right, we're going to play that game again, as Isaac had mentioned.
Yes,
can you repeat
all
the
heard that.
suggestions? Can you repeat the suggestions for that?
Oh, so we're looking for a relationship. We've got hard of hearing grandma and spoiled grandchild.
And is that the other one? Like, that's the other option we have?
That's the only option we've got.
All right, let's go with it.
grandma.
Let's go with the hard of hearing.
Right. You'll see this scene now.
Now.
Can I play with this toy?
What?
Grandma, I said, can I play with this toy? This one.
Why not? Do you think my hearing aid is turned up high enough?
Grandma, do you have hearing aids? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Grandma, I don't know if you can hear me.
What? I think I can. Can't
Can I play with this toy, Grandma?
Toy.
Do you
Why
know
don't
what
you
a
play
toy
with your
is?
toys? Why don't you play with your toys?
Okay, can I play in this room?
Why not? Isn't that the best room in the house?
I don't think Mom likes it when I play in this room.
But isn't it quiet in there?
I don't think that room is good enough.
Which room do you like better?
Why would you ask me that, Grandma?
Shouldn't we get you in the best room in the house? Can you follow me, Sonny?
What makes you think that room is so great? Why wouldn't I follow you?
Do you want to know why I love this room so much?
Why do you love this room so much?
Because isn't everything so loud in here? Isn't it beautiful?
Why, I don't think I've ever seen anything quite as beautiful as this, Grandma. Have you?
Why? I don't know.
I don't know if this room is loud enough for me.
Do you want me to turn it up louder?
Can it go louder?
Can it go louder? Want me to show you louder?
Does Grandma know how to have a fun time?
Can you wait here for me?
Do I have anything else to do today? What's taking Grandma so long? Is waiting the worst thing in the world? I think it is.
What do you want? Where are you going?
Where did that come
Why
from?
did you like some money for the grocery store?
Why does Grandma think this is an appropriate type of music for me? How
What
old
did
does
you
Grandma
was
think
gonna
I
happen?
am?
What did you think was going to happen in my karaoke room?
Do you think I could have a few minutes to play with my toys in your karaoke room? Why don't you let me have what I want?
What do you mean? I said you could play with your toys. Why are you arguing?
Why don't you just die, Grandma? Why don't you just leave me alone with my toys?
Want to know what happens to little boys who are rude like that?
Do you think I have an attitude problem?
Wouldn't it seem like it's time to turn the sound up to 11?
Grandma, why are you so cranky?
11!
Whoa. Easy, Grandma, is that safe? Grandma!
Why do
Where
you
are you
care
going?
about whether it's safe? 11!
My ears!
What?
Ah!
Do you care?
Why would you do this to me, Grandma? Am I even born from your blood? Am I even your grandchild? How am I related to you?
Have you figured it out?
What is there to figure
Are you ready
out?
to speak?
I don't know.
Why won't you tell us where the plans are?
I don't know where they are. Why don't you ask my friend Steve? Why did you bring me into this?
Where are the plans, Steve?
Plans? You mean plans for the top secret mission?
Why, those exactly, I think. What are you saying? Are you saying you have them?
What do you think the kid's here for? Have you checked his pockets? What did Steve say?
Won't you show
What's
me your
going on?
pockets?
Why do you want to look at my pockets?
Will you turn them out?
What's so important about a bottle cap, some lint, and this note that I made at lunch about what I want to eat?
Can't you see what we can use those for?
What does
Can we
MacGyver
make-
have to do with this?
Can we make those into a louder microphone?
Why wouldn't we? Do we have the skills? Do we have the resources? What can get in our way?
Can you hand them over?
It's Grandma. What could that be? Could that be the greatest invention? Oh. Are we quiet? Am I ready for this? I don't. Grandma, do you hear anything? I think I heard something.
Why?
What's happening?
Why? Why? Why?
Greatest question. How will we answer it?
What is sound? What is loud?
What is quiet? What is the sound wave? What will we do with it?
Don't you think your mom will be home soon?
Whoa, well,
Are you having fun with your
should I go
toys,
check?
son?
Should I go check with her?
Are you having fun with your toys? You seemed a
No.
little. Were you a little lost in thought?
Yeah, Do you ever have your mind get clouded with words? How do I make sense of the noise? How do I not lash out with angst when I can't hear? My
Are
brain.
you feeling anxious? And see.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next ask for is jobs.
All right. This is for a game we played last week called Old Job, New Job. The way this works is that one of us will be given a job we used to have and a job we currently have. The job we currently have is the setting for our circumstances, but the job we used to have is a job that just sort of dips into the scene. It dips its little toes into our scene and gets its little scene toes in the water. Its job toes into the water every so often, and it interacts with the scene. It makes us. It's something we think about way too much.
Absolutely. And that's basically the scene that we're about to do. We're just waiting on a suggestion.
All right.
I've grown to love doing this live improv. Thank you all for joining us, by the way.
Yeah. We might as well take the time now to let everyone know that next week, on the 1st, will be our first workshop ever. We'll be workshopping a piece that the two of us have written together. It's already posted on the discussion page for you to access. If you'd like to read the piece before the 1st. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. We have our friend Luke joining us to help us workshop the piece live on air.
We'll have our live discussion amongst ourselves as writers, but if you guys have any questions about the piece, or if you have any suggestions, feel free to comment in the live chat, or just message us any way you can get a hold of us, and we will add your question to our list.
And if you subscribe and you ring the bell, you'll be notified. We already have the live set up, so it should notify you of that. Yes. On top of that, you can also go there and get completely involved. You can get as involved as you'd like.
Also, if you ring that bell, it'll help you notify when we have these live improv and we forget to post to Facebook.
And it will also be happening at 6 p.m. as well. So it'll happen at the same time as these shows.
All of our live events are at 6 p.m. Workshop on the 1st and improv next Saturday.
All right. Have we gotten a suggestion?
Yes. We have Carney, ice cream scooper, gardener, chef, and babysitter.
All right.
I
Ice
like-
cream scooper
Ice cream scooper,
and babysitter.
babysitter.
So we'll
All
go
right.
with used to be an ice cream scooper, is now a babysitter.
Want to take the first round?
Sure.
Okay.
I'll take the
Yes.
first round.
You'll see this scene now.
Now. Hi, Timmy. How's it going?
It's so great to see you. It's going pretty well. How's it going with you?
Oh, it's been going well. Seeing lots of clients, scooping them right up.
All right. So should I show you where they are?
Yeah, take me to the kids.
All right. Perfect. So this is Billy. Yes, hi. And this is Lily. And Lily. Yes. And
Cute
I'm
as
just
a
gonna
button.
leave you alone with them for the night. It'll just be a few hours. Nothing for you to worry about. All right. I'm just gonna get going. Auntie Tilly, hi.
Oh, you're just like a little dot on the screen, aren't you? You're just a little nugget of ice cream.
Yeah, it's so great to see you. You fill us with such sweetness. We love it.
Oh, that's so nice of you to say.
Yeah. What are we going to have for dinner?
Oh, I mean, you can pick. You get to pick what you have for dinner tonight. I think. Yeah, you get to pick. Just like you come up, you tell me what you need. Just come up to the counter. Just come right up to the counter, and you tell me what you'd like me to add to your dinner.
Well, I was wondering, could we have something sweet and delicious? Like
That's what I
mac
was
and
thinking.
cheese? Or yogurt? Or milk? Or ice?
What if the yogurt? What if the yogurt was really cold? Do you want cold yogurt?
I think Mom has some yogurt in the fridge.
Well, maybe colder. Do you have any colder yogurt?
Maybe we could check the freezer.
The freezer. Yeah. Let me check.
It's so high up.
I thought you told me there would be yogurt in here. You
I'm
promised
sorry,
me
Auntie
yogurt.
Tilly.
I trusted you.
Mom.
You know what? We'll go with macaroni and cheese. I'll scoop it right up. I'll put it in a bowl. Do you want that in do you want it in a cone?
A cone?
Or a
I've never
waffle
had
cone?
mac and cheese in a cone before.
We can put it in a waffle cone? Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any waffles?
Waffles.
Waffles? Yeah.
Mom likes to keep them up there on the shelf. Go grab high up there. Yeah.
The frozen. I can't fold these into a cone. They're frozen.
What if we heat them up in the oven?
Oven, yes.
I'm helping cook.
You're doing great.
Thanks, Auntie Tilly. You know what? It's so great to see you because you're so much fun, and I missed you.
Oh, that's so nice of you to say. Here you go. There you go. Tell me if it's good.
I like mac and cheese. Let's get some waffle in there.
Hurry, it's
This
melting. It's melting. You gotta eat it fast.
So much cheesiness.
All right. I think it's time for you to get to bed. Are you okay?
There's a lot of mac and cheese and woeful. So I should go to bed.
Maybe you need a rest. Here.
Yeah.
Here, you
Yeah,
lay
yeah.
down. You lay down.
Ugh.
Try and get. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Oh no.
This so far off the counter.
Oh no. Here. Try and get yourself into. Try and get yourself into like a ball shape. Into a ball shape, because that's
Oh.
a safe position. Like a ball. Maybe like a scoop. Like think of like a scoop. Perfect. Do you feel better?
Right, yeah, the pressure helps my tummy.
Yeah, here. Let's get you something to take care of that. Maybe a spoon? Do you need a spoon? Use the spoon to apply pressure to your stomach. And that'll help you feel better.
Feels really weird. So
Yeah,
cool.
it's a different kind of medicine. It's something I learned at my old job.
Okay.
If you just put a spoon on something, it makes it easier to digest.
I tell you, I could just eat you up with all your fun little tips about life. Thanks for taking care of me.
Of course. Of course.
So what do we do now?
Well, now's the most important part. The bedtime story.
The bedtime story.
Bedtime story. Here, let me tell you a story.
Is it gonna be about a princess?
No. Did you want a story about a princess? Because you're not getting one, all right? I tell the stories I want to tell.
Okay.
Okay, once upon a time, there was a princess. Gotcha.
Auntie Tilly, you're so silly.
Yeah, and the princess worked very, very hard. She was serving a nondescript food. She would serve food. And when she was serving that food, she felt like it was her destiny. She felt like she could be anything, like she could reach the stars. And she couldn't, and now she works for your mother. Good night.
Hey, Auntie Tilly, is
Yeah?
that story about you?
What? What? Why would you think that?
You said you work for my mom. Are you a princess? Auntie, are you a princess?
I'm a princess of sorts, like think of it more like I rule over the frosty hilltops. I rule over the snow-covered hills.
You are my
And when
ice
I'm out,
queen?
I'm kind of like an ice cream.
Oh,
Yeah,
hail
ice
Auntie
cream.
Tilly, the ice queen!
Ice cream.
Oh, ice cream?
Ice queen. Ice queen. Ice queen.
Ice queen.
Ice queen.
Ice queen. Ice cream.
Yeah.
Ice queen? Cream. Queen?
Yes. And I reside over my lands, and I move mountains every day.
You're
Yeah.
so strong. So powerful.
Yeah, I used to carry mountains around. Hilltops on hilltops, and I would hand them out to people and share them with the world if they gave me exact change, because generally we didn't have much in the way of a debit machine.
You think I could have some ice cream?
You want ice cream?
Could you use your powers to give me some ice cream? My ice queen?
You want ice cream? Oh my gosh. I wasn't ready for this. I didn't prepare for this. I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
I'm having the best day of my life. Whoa! Where did you get that?
I was in the snow just in case you asked. Finally, here.
Brain freeze. Yeah.
Wait, you're not supposed to have sweets before bed.
I tricked you, Auntie Tilly.
And see. Whew.
Nice. So we got about 5 minutes for 7. So do you want to do another one of those, or would you rather just go to do an open scene?
No, we can do that again, but you can be the new job, old job. Old job, new
Alright.
job.
Well, I still like the idea of Carney and that's gonna be my old job. Let's do.
What are the other
now
options?
Chef.
Now a chef. Okay, used to be a
Carney.
carny, now a chef.
Now chef.
And we'll see this scene
See?
now. I was hoping that I could have order for table 2.
Oh, yeah, we'll have that right up in a moment. That was the chicken breast and the fries, right?
Yep. I don't really understand why you always make me do this ring toss thing to get them.
Oh, yeah, you know, it's just something fun we like to have at the restaurant.
It just feels like a really big waste of onion rings.
Well, some people see it as a waste. Some people see this as fun. You know, we try to have a kind of cool, relaxed atmosphere to this place.
All right, just give me the food.
All right. And we got chicken tender.
Okay.
Careful, it's the spinning.
Yeah, I'm used to it.
Now we've got the soup. Oh!
Yeah.
Careful, it's a little hot.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll just pass. And soup.
Oh, why did you have to? Okay, thank you.
Go.
Thank you. Somebody at table 4 is saying that they were having issues with their food. They said it's a little bit too gamey.
Gamey? Alright, bring it past and we'll put it in the ring of fire. Alright, do you have it?
Yeah.
We'll make this food jump through a ring of fire.
Okay. Is it really? Do you think it cooked that much? Think it cooked enough?
How else are we supposed to cook it?
Okay. You're the chef.
Come on, like 2 times through the ring of fire. What do they want? It to be put in an oven?
Things are getting wild out there.
I can handle this. What do you need me to do?
Well, you brought in the petting zoo, and the goats are trying to eat everyone.
Well, that's because you need to put some paper in between the goats and the food. Oh, alright, let me out there. I've got a lot of experience with this. I can handle this.
Okay, but...
Alright, madam,
okay.
I need you to step away from the goat. Alright? He is a friend, not food. Alright, come on here, Skipper.
Okay, I'll just bring out the food to table number 7. I gotta...
Gotta do everything around here. Some might call it the ringmaster. What happened now? We dealt with the goats. We dealt with the undercooked food. What else do you need?
Oh, I got the little Ferris wheel serving trays you've been using. They haven't been sitting well with me. I got hit with one on my way in and got hit with one on my way out.
But they're so small. How did you get hit with them?
Oh, customers are throwing them.
What?
They're very angry.
All right, let me speak to one of the customers.
Okay, I'll bring you a customer. What is this?
Oh,
This
hey,
is a
hey.
farce.
Look, this is the type of restaurant we come. You didn't walk into Kyle's Crazy Circus without understanding that this place is gonna be a little wild.
I didn't expect to get bit at dinner.
Well,
Or to have
the
somebody
goat didn't
throw a
expect
bag
to
of
bite
fish
you.
at me. Okay, are you in charge of this place?
I'd like to say so. You know, there's the owner of the restaurant, but I am the head chef, so I can address your problems.
Okay, then I
Yeah,
need you to
promise.
tell me how you think it's sanitary having a petting zoo out there.
Well, you see, back in my old job, we would have animals all around. We would have them in the same place that we put our groceries, and there was no problem. Right? No one ever gets sick at a carnival. So I think it would be fine to have animals in a restaurant.
Well, everybody's getting sick out there.
Well, that's not us. All right, I'm
They're
going to go out in
saying-
front of everyone. I'll come and address everybody. You know,
Okay. Ah!
hear ye, hear ye. Come one, come all, and listen to me. My name is Carl, and I'm the one that this restaurant is named after. Let's calm down. Skipper, stop biting that little kid. What? Yeah! Hey, calm down. Hey, stop throwing things. Just because this is this is a restaurant, doesn't mean we have to get out of control. Now, I know that there's been a few complaints about people getting sick. I heard there's a few complaints about, uncooked food and food poisoning risks. I just want you to understand. The hospital is on the other side of town, and I hope you all can walk there. Alright, I'll see y'all later. Have fun. I'm just gonna go to the back. I'm sure you're all okay. You okay there, buddy?
I need some help.
How can I help you?
I need you to come close. I need you to come close. Stop clowning around. And see.
Alright, well I think
All right.
that concludes it for today.
Thank you everyone for coming.
Thank you so much for all showing up. Please, yes,
We
like,
appreciate your
share,
comments.
comment.
Like, share, comment, subscribe, and ring the notification bell to see more. And remember to check in on the 1st to see what we're doing with our workshops. They'll be running the 1st of every month. And we'd love to have you.
Yes, and look forward to our last week's episode going live tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you. As always, have fun taking a peek.